however it is you want to help or whatever it is that motivates you, please give us a call at 1-833-467-7421 or online at lessardandinnisfree.com. Okay, we have our next performer all set and ready to go. It's one of my absolute favorite kinds of entertainment. I should have brought my credit card bill to see if he could make it disappear for me. Anyway, Scott Boyd is here to perform some magic for us tonight.
Hey, how's everybody doing today? I hope everyone's well. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you. I am Scott, and I'm going to perform some magic for you guys. With me here today, I've brought an everyday common object, otherwise known as a newspaper. Now, I know some of the young viewers at home may not know what this is, obsolete by tablets, of course, but it is a newspaper. I'm going to flip through this newspaper. Magicians often wonder what's real and what's illusion. You know, what's a magic trick? For instance, this newspaper is real. You can see it, you can hear it, you can smell it with your senses. You definitely can see it. You can even taste it, so you know it's real. I'm going to thumb through the pages, and I'd like for you guys to just look at a picture. Oh, look, there's the ad for what we're doing right now. If you're too young to read, a picture will suffice. Okay, does everybody have one? Great. Now, for the illusion. You see, we call this an illusion because it looks like the newspaper's being torn. It even sounds like the newspaper's being torn. Am I deceiving you guys here in the audience? Great. I just really want to sell it for you guys. All right, we're almost there. It looks torn. It's an illusion. Just remember that. Guys, how big is your imagination? You don't have to grow up. Ask my wife. All right. Oh, boy. Okay, guys. On the count of 3, we're going to make some magic, and you guys are going to call in. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Guys, check it out. Is your picture, is your page, is your word still there? Of course it is. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to call in. I do have one more. Is that okay? Do we have time? Where can somebody come to join me? Did you mind?
Sure.
Okay, I'll put on my mask. Okay. Good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Okay, with me here I brought a deck of cards. Magicians always use cards, right? They're invisible. Can you see them in there?
They're invisible.
Yeah, this is the invisible deck of playing cards. Yeah, it's bizarre, I know. But really it is the invisible deck of playing cards. I'm going to give you this deck. Do you mind?
Oh, sure. The whole deck?
Yeah, take the whole deck.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
for you.
Just hold them right here.
Okay, now please take them out of the box. The cards, that is.
Oh, okay.
You have to use your
What do I do with
imagination.
the box?
Just put it down on the imaginary table. Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
And could you please shuffle those?
Sure.
Now there's 52. There's no jokers, because quite frankly, I think they're enough. I'm kidding.
Is that good?
If you want to shuffle more or less, it's up to you. Okay, great. Okay, now what I want you to do is take one card out and have a look at it.
Do I show it to you?
Don't show it to me.
Okay.
You can show it to the audience, I suppose. Okay.
Everybody
Now,
see that?
yeah, everybody can see it. Please, could you flip it face up so it's the only one facing the ceiling? And now slide it back inside the deck so it's the only one that's unique because it's the only one facing up.
Okay.
Now could you please complete the shuffle and a single cut? Very good, and complete the cut. And could you please put the cards back in the box?
Oh.
He remembered where they were. That's great.
Perfect.
Okay, and then can you just put them back in there?
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. Guys, give it up. Thank you. Now, I am a magician. I'm going to make that deck of cards become visible. Still invisible. But in order to do that, you need a little bit of magic and tape, believe it or not. Because if you take the in off invisible, believe it or not, it becomes visible. right? That only makes sense? But if you snap your fingers, that deck of cards becomes visible too. Yes, now this just isn't any normal deck of cards.
I would have never believed it if I wasn't here.
If you weren't here, I know.
It was incredible.
Thank you. That's only part of the trick. Here's the really good part.
Okay.
Are you ready? This is your deck that you were handling and shuffling. Thank you. It was great. Please, for the first time, can you tell the audience what your card was?
It was the Ace of Hearts.
The Ace of Hearts. Is there a reason why you chose the Ace of Hearts?
Because we got to be aces tonight to raise money and awareness.
I love
Gotta
it.
have a big heart. Why not?
Well, you're never going to believe this, because here's a deck of cards, and one card happens to be backwards, just like you did a moment ago. Now, if this was the Ace of Hearts, you guys are all going to have to call in, open your wallets, and your hearts.
Wow.
Guys.
Wow.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I have for you. Thank you. I had a really fun time.
Absolutely incredible. Had I not been standing here in the studio watching it from just off to the right of Scott Boyd, our magician, I would have thought you had been subjected to the tricks of television. But it actually happened. The newspaper was torn to shreds and then suddenly was back to normal. And I think I saw the fire chief shuffle an invisible deck of cards. It looked like it. And kudos to the chief, too, for remembering where he put that empty box. And suddenly, the Ace of Hearts, because we all have to be aces, and it's the Hearts for Hospice Telethon here tonight. And Scott made it magically appear, just the way the fire chief had put it back in the, we thought, invisible box. Just a little bit of the entertainment we have for you here this evening, and a reminder, it's been magical in our first hour, if I may be so punny as to say, because we got started with our past board chair for Lessard and Innisfree, Sheila Ainsworth, who told us that an anonymous donor had stepped up just as we were beginning our telethon here this evening and made a $10,000 contribution. It was a matching donation for the first $10,000 that were contributed to our efforts here tonight, and that's already been used up to get us to $20,000 and beyond. We have raised more than $30,000, and we're just coming up on the end of our first hour here of the Hearts for Hospice Telethon, which continues until 9 p.m. We've had donations come in from as far away as Sudbury so far. You can make those donations online at lessardandinnisfree.com. You can give us a call. We have operators standing by at 1-833-467-7421.